so just like a little pile of those is all we really need. A little of this goes a long way for sure. Try and leave the peppercorns in there too. And I thought it would be nice to like leave it in the nice little rounds too, rather than having slices. It just looks really good when you put it on a sandwich. And I don't think the onion will do anything to the spinach, just putting it on top there. Should be good. And yeah, Annie was saying, I like my pickled vegetables. They're good for you. It's healthy. And it'll definitely cut through the fatty brisket. Okay, that should be more than enough for everyone. Are we good to start slicing soon? Once I'm thinking we'll slice at 4. Okay. I'm just kind of wrapping things up, and then I also thought that it would be smart to keep everything separate. So I started putting all the components separate already. Bought a jar of pre-made onions that look pretty much the same, but you're sure they were 10 times more expensive? Oh man, I bet. I guess I should hang on to this, the tweezers, and just pop the onions back in the fridge for myself. Well, that's the thing. All I used was 1 onion, 2 garlic cloves, a couple pinches of peppercorns, and then it's 2 cups of vinegar, a little bit of sugar and salt. Hey, Frankly Delicious, welcome back. Is it pickled in a 1-2-3 syrup? It's not. Yeah, the brine that we used was not quite those ratios. But that is like a good base recipe to use for pickle brines. So we'll divvy up our roasted red pepper sauce next. If you can ferment, you will easily be able to pickle. That's like 100 times easier than fermenting. Yeah, Sammy's not napping anymore. He saved the birdly. Lauren just thought I was talking to myself the whole time. Oh. I don't know who brought this container home and was eating out of it, but that's not how you return it. Thanks, though. Next. Savage, that's what. Sam's upset. It's true though, like he said, what if Doggo, because she can't really see anymore, what if she put her foot in it? That would be even worse.
Or her nose.
Or yeah, her face. 5-star restaurant in Copenhagen experiments a lot with fermentation. It's high tech now. Well yeah, Noma, right? Or is there another one? This is gonna just like soak into the ciabatta and gets delish. Once it mixes with the brisket juices. And that's the thing, is sometimes we're not always home during the day and Doggo's able to roam all the time. Fuck, that'd be really bad. Fermented raw tomato sauce? Never heard of that. But I'm sure if Noma makes it, it's gotta be good.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. If you need a book to read, grab this one.
Yeah. Sometimes you can find it on sale on Amazon. Yeah. Oh, poshers. Oh, yeah. Sammy would not go back to bed after that one. There's no going back to bed. He literally took the rat trap and hucked it. I don't even know where it is. Yeah, that book is so good. The way that they explain how to do stuff. Pro. Well, I mean, they are. Are they still the best restaurant in the world? Pretty sure. I could be wrong, though. Are we doing a 24-hour cook stream today, Skill? No. But definitely close to 12, I would say. Close to a 12-hour stream today.
12 hours.
Or yeah, it is 12 hours now. Let me see here. Yeah, okay. So definite 12-hour stream. Sammy, no Canex is still a thing out there and they started selling things to civilians a few years back?
Yeah.
He knows. That's good. And thanks for sharing, Green Fang. Okay. So next one is we'll pack up everyone's buns. Pack up the buns. How do I want to do that? I hate using plastic, but I think that'll be the best thing for today. One thing that I found that's really cool that I think we'll probably look into for the food truck is you can get compostable food paper now with your logo on it, which I thought would be really cool for like maybe putting on a tray or wrapping sandwiches, stuff like that.
Same with the paper, I can get a logo printed on too.
Yeah, even the butcher paper, we can get our logo printed on it. Tomatoes and basil you ferment together? Yum. Sounds delish. I think, what do you think, Sam? Should I toast the buns or leave them soft?
I would just cut them in half and let the person do whatever they want when they get home to build their sandwich.
Fair enough. Okay, I'm gonna gather.
I would not like mine toasted.
Yeah, like Sam is saying, like he doesn't want his bun toasted. This one, I think we'll do those 4. Yeah, your comment, Game Brain. My little smirk. Best part about being the host of the show, don't gotta read what everyone says. But you can still laugh at it.
You can read what everyone says, but you don't have to say anything.
Or yeah, don't have to repeat it.
I've only seen you slip up like maybe 5 times.
Yeah.
10 max, but I'd say pretty close to just 5 times.
There's our ciabatta. If we let it proof up maybe a little bit more before baking, we would have got bigger bubbles, but I think that is a good crumb to hold up to all of the filling in the sandwich. It's got a good crust, but it's not gonna like tear your mouth apart. And yeah, the crumb is not so light that it's just gonna like fall apart.
$16 hardcover from Amazon.com.
The ferment?
Yeah.
Boom, 16 bucks?
That's cheap.
Very. Yeah, ciabatta crust mouth pain is real. I think that's why I say that, because I've been hurt before. You remember those things. See, dust is scarred for life. Least amount of plastic possible. And they are still a little bit warm, so I'm just gonna do this. Kind of leave the one end open. Don't want to steam the bun because then it will get soggy, right? So just let that escape. Fryer, hello. How are you? Yeah, if you're new to fermenting, a basic sauerkraut and garlic are easy and give great results. I don't know what I've done wrong in the past, Nico, but I am not that good at fermenting stuff. I've kind of given up. I got sad. Like even with that book, I tried to ferment all of the peppers that I grew last year and then they went off. And like I even had an airlock on it, like everything as proper as you could be. Still not good. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, it makes me sad because like I hate, you spend all season growing that and then within a few weeks, garbage. So I kind of got a fermenting sore spot. Some people got a ciabatta bun mouth that they'll never forget. Me, not the best at fermenting. But I can make a lot of pickles. Okay, that's everyone's buns. Our extra cookies up there. There's the rest of our buns. Actually, commingle everything on the stovetop. They're terrible for letting in mold? Oh.
Okay, you want to see Jack Kate?
Oh no.
The memory came up the other day.
Oh no.
For a little bit of embarrassment, I'll do me first. This is me as a kid.
Oh, because that is embarrassing. Yeah, okay.
And I like, you can tell that I like food. Okay, so here is Jack Kate. Like, Jack Kate.
I'll fudge you up, guys. Actually, at that,
Like, she was ripped.
how I was there, weakest point in my entire life, but never looked stronger. Oh, shoot. And yet, that was my first ever spray tan experience, Daff. Yeah, terrible Photoshop. Craziness. What year was that? 2017? 2016? So now I just got lots of padding on top of that because I realized that food is way more important. Okay, I think 2016, yeah. I think what we're gonna do is prep up the area for the brisket. The only thing I'm gonna do real quick is because I used this big cutting board earlier with the bun dough is I just gotta rinse the flour off. Ooh, I'm gonna pop that up on the browser, Nico, so I can look at it after. So thank you for sharing that. Okay, yeah, my sink is clear enough that I can do a quick little rinsey this way. So yeah, I'm not gonna use this side that had flour. I just don't want to make the mess all over. We'll just give it a little wipe off and then flip it over. Stay. She's a local lady to you? That's very cool. Been to some of her workshops, and the recipes are great. Thank you very much for sharing then. Love to hear that you actually like know the person. That's always a cool experience. Okay. Felix914, thank you very much for the follow. "90% of the time, I wish I had a kitchen like the utility sink in the garage." It's so handy having a big sink like that. So handy. Especially for us, because we use a lot of big equipment, right? Okay, that's our brisket container, and that's the stock container. Oh, thanks, Nico. Streamer never fails to make you hungry. Going to make a platter with some salamis, meats, and cheeses. Probably pickles too, but we'll be sad they aren't. Oh, don't get too sad. And I've had some nettle stuff before. Yeah.
You're so jacked there.
Yeah, I've had nettle things before. It's pretty good. It just tastes like green, I would say. And I'm always down for, I always say I like the meatest and I like the cheesest. If those two things are there, count me in. Okay, so transferring this is always a bit of a feat because you never really know how much juices are wrapped and chilling in the paper. Hopefully not too bad, but we're about to find out. Pick up the baby. It's a good feeling, baby. You know when the meat caramel makes the paper stick together? It's going to be good. The closer I get to the meat here, the hotter and hotter this gets, obviously, too. Hey, Rook! My main man, Rook, how are you doing? Let me in. There we go. The sheen, you guys. It's the sheen. I think it's upside down. Right? Is it upside down?
Yeah, you'll have to flip it over.
Yeah. We also don't want to wreck the bark, right? So I'm gonna pull this. Are you ready? Just gonna flip this up. Ready? That's not cold. That is not cold under there. Yeah, butcher paper is different than parchment. It's got no wax coating on it. Holy frick, Sam. So parchment paper is coated in wax, and we don't really want to like rest the food in it, I would say. Or it's just a different permeability is what it is. So the butcher paper is good at like letting out excess steam, but then also just like keeping in the moisture that you need. Whereas parchment paper, I think would just like kind of dry up and break apart and get brittle. It looks almost dead. I know, right? Okay. You want this? Serrated knife?
Tin foil if you want it super juicy. No wrapping if you want it drier. Peach paper if you like a 50-50 in between.
So we get good crust by doing the peach paper, but it also stays really moist.
Slice whatever you want.
This will be good. Okay, so the angle here, so we can see kind of two different, or I can at least, two different cuts of meat on the one brisket. So the separation is here, right?
Yeah.
And then which way do you do it? This way?
Yeah.
So we cut on the angle right there, pretty sure. Oh, even more of an angle that way.
See the line.
Oh, okay.
See it?
So right there is how it would come off of. Okay. Cool. I think this is the first brisket I've ever split on my own.
10 hours. We cooked it, 2 hours to rest it.
I'm literally putting no pressure. But you want to get that back and forth motion. Oh, don't wreck the crust. Okay, we're separated. You're not ready for this one. I needed to like come in for that. Ready? Insane looking. So this is the point.
Yep.
This is the flat. Like that's just jello in there. And yeah, the test, I need to dry my hands off. Yeah, we'll never be skinny, exactly. It's overrated.
I wait a long time for a lot of things, not this one.
So you should be able to just like literally pull it apart and then you can see how it's just like glistening. That's exactly what we want. Oh my God. That might be the best one yet. Mmm. Okay, so I'm gonna slice off a bit for my sandwich. And then we're gonna pack the rest of this up.
What time is Suzanne coming?
5:30.
Okay.
Brown, thank you for the 4 months together. Being a part of the kitchen crew. You've been using flats only on it, sure? Definitely, you need the point too. Okay, so I'm gonna do a couple slices from each side, and then we'll split the bun, get it all built, and get some slaw on the plate, and then away we go. So I'm not even like cutting from the good end. Usually we would start from the other end.
I'll just sit there.
Cut it there? I don't want to disturb it.
Holy shit. That's good. And that's why I wake up at 4 o'clock.
Yeah. So the side that I'm slicing from, you can also see. So it's a lot more lean, but it does have a fat cap on top to kind of keep it moist as it cooks. And then yeah, sometimes the bark, depending on like how the fire is, it gets a little bit crusty on some of the edges, but it's still so good. I'm gonna do that from there and a little bit from this side. That's like better than pull apart tender. Considering I can barely get my knife through without it falling apart. Hey Randall, that's my real life bro. How's the day? Did you guys stream today?
I was thinking if Brandon could have popped out his other half of the brisket and could have had brisket with us, it'd be the same thing.
Yeah. Just moving that over. Now this one, Sam, should I cut from this other side as well? Or cut from the one I already cut from?
Cut from where you cut from, but also turn it this way. Yes.
Oh yeah.
So if you
So
want,
this is
you can cut it
opposite.
down here first to get your half, and then just go that way along, or you can just do
Ah,
both
to
slices.
fit the bun.
Yeah.
So cut it there.
Yeah.
So that's why we split the brisket, guys, is because there's literally 2 different cuts of meat.
You could have came down a little. No, that's right.
I think you're good.
That's right.
You're good. Just right here is I kind of went not under enough that part with the knife.
Yeah. So yeah, now you see the grains are
Yep.
running this way, so we're gonna cut this way.
So you see those lines, how they're running that way? We don't want to cut with that. We want to cut against that. Otherwise, it's going to be tough and chewy.
If you think short rib is good, this done properly is better than short ribs.
This
100%.
like brisket for me, like I love beef, is almost too unctuous. Like a little bit of this and I am good. Money though, Sam. Money. That's like a barbecue competition brisket almost.
Oh! Woo.
Put it away.
Yeah.
Get it out of here. I don't need the buns or anything else. I'll just have the brisket, guys. This was done on the egg rook. Sammy threatened. He's like, maybe I'll try the brisket on the Traeger. I'm like, don't even say those words. It's like, excuse me? Yeah, exactly, Palooza. Brisket in a brisket bun. Should we put this back in here to rest?
Yeah.
Just get rid of the papier? What you feeling?
Just put it under the paper.
Okay. As I just washed my hands. It's fine. And yeah, because it's such a big chunk of meat, it's gonna hot hold for literally hours without suffering at all. And you can see just how moist it is, so it's definitely not gonna dry out. Holy goodness. Holy goodness, Sam's in the kitchen. Old style, you must have just missed it. Because I just said we cooked it on our extra large big green egg. So I'm just gonna move this off so we can plate up. Drunk dialing for brisket. Okay, see you, Game Brain. Thank you for all of the biddies today that you contributed to our food truck fund. I really appreciate you. And take care of yourself. Stay safe out there. All of the good things. Okay, hardest part of the day. Picking a bun. I think I want this one. Bun. That's gonna be a very large bite.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah, Lauren. No shame at all. You know we're not judging you I'm just happy that you are partaking in brisket with us. After all, May is National Barbecue Month. Might as well. And yeah, we never refilled the coals once. It was literally the perfect amount of fuel because by the time we took the brisket off to rest, it was pretty much out of fuel. But that's Sam just kind of dialing it in on his own. Okay, pickled onion time again. Just gonna get some really proper nice ones from underneath there. Don't quite need that many. Like 4 or 5 is probably lots for me. I'm gonna place them in the lid there. Little spoon for the sauce. Yeah, you are mythical. Ordering barbecue for dinner tonight. Yeah, that's pretty nuts. The extra large can go 24 hours straight if you set it up right. Yeah, don't order that slaw again, Lauren. Just play it safe with corn. The sauce looks like carrot sauce almost, the color.
Yeah.
Like, did we blend carrots into this? Love the way that it's just kind of filling those pockets. I've never had a Traeger brisket. So all I know is a big green egg brisket, and I think I would still prefer that. Yeah, is this a vegan stream? Okay, I'm gonna put the spinach on the bottom of the sandwich, just so the meat can weigh it down. You needed a sleep, Barracuda. Oh, yeah, we just finished slicing. You'll see me plate up in a sec. So I think I'm just gonna fold this spinach leaf in half. That's so perfect. Now I'll start piling up the meats. So this was the one kind of funny piece from the flat. Here's some more of the flat pieces, so I'll pop that underneath as well. Almost like just kind of tear it apart, let it fall apart, but here you go. So that's how the point turned out. Insane. And I didn't want to pull that apart because I want to eat it. So yeah. Put that little burnt end piece onto there. I think I'm good with that. Oh, you missed the slaw. No! We used hickory to smoke the brisket today, and I really like the flavor on it. Kind of lay those across. And then I'll probably just put the lid on like that. I'll grab the bowl of slaw. Pop a pile of that in and see where we end up. Hickory and mesquite are your favorite for brisket? Yeah, I think we've used both. Both before. Tangy apple coleslaw. This is how it looks, friends. Really refreshing. Yeah, we have a problem getting oak here as well. Okay. Actually, we didn't end up using the RoboCoupe for the cabbage today because I thought it would be too fine. I didn't, or like I kind of forgot, I guess, that we didn't have quite the proper attachment that I wanted. Just gonna pop that bun lid open. Maybe we should have put the pickled onions underneath. No, that still looks pretty good. The sheen on the point there. Oh man. Yeah, you'll have to watch the replay. We actually used the mandolin for the cabbage today, and then the box grater for the apple and the carrot. I think I want to put some sauce on the top bun as well. Just didn't want to sauce it before the photo. Oh God, that was really close. Pour the sauce everywhere.
Oh, you the flash perfect.
It is. It's really good. Okay. Biggest bite coming up right now. Oh God, Dust. You saw that? We've come all this way. Cut it. Huh? I don't cut in plates.
I know.
What's in this sauce? It is 2 roasted red peppers mixed with mayo, lemon juice, salt and pepper. I think that was it. Oh, yeah, the brisket just falling apart. Mmm. Oh, I gotta fix how I'm holding it then. I didn't know Sammy was taking a photo up here. One sec. He got it. Okay, I'll show you guys the cut as well. Nom, I love the color of this sauce. That's what I was looking for, is like just some brightness. Are you sharing this with me?
Yep.
Yeah, because I don't think I'm gonna eat a whole one anyways.
You never do.
He knows. Just share my plate. Cheers, guys. Thanks for hanging out all day. Probably gonna start dripping this everywhere. Oh, Sammy put a little slaw. I'm gonna use this. Or Sammy, switch plate. Put a little slaw in the Sando sneaker.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mmm.
Mm-hmm. Needs more meat on the bun for them.
Oh, definitely more meat. I only built a sandwich for myself. Sigma Lobo, thanks for the follow. The bun's a bit chewy, but still really good. I think I'd rather have a chewy bun than it just falling apart. But like the way that I was planning this meal is you kind of eat the slaw with the Sando. Try a bite of this. Wash it all down. Yeah, just a bit of chew, right? Mmm. Deadly with the slaw. Deadly. The food dance, yeah, look at his juices. Oh. A San Pel. I feel like San Pellegrinos. Whoa. Mmm. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I usually don't have a huge appetite at the end of stream, so I'm just gonna have a couple bites. You know it's good though. Yeah, for some reason, I think it's just the, like, adrenaline, right? When you stream. Kind of makes you not too hungry for a lot of food right at first. But then like 20 minutes later after I end stream, I'm just crushing it. We got Aaron Chata, just the orange one. Mmm. The citrus with the smoke, it almost brought it out. The fact that he's crushing this makes me feel so good. Yeah, right, Nico? Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. It's like, I wish I was more hungry to crush this with you guys, but I never am. Can like at least get a few bites down though to make sure it's tasty. Definitely would want to have the slaw with that. And we tried the cookies earlier, so we know that those are really yummy. Whoo-wee! And it got real hot in here today. I mean, Sammy's been waiting for this all day, so kind of would be worried if he didn't crush it. When he just shakes his head. There are no words. Man. Oh, man. Thank you for your service today. Such good food, so worth it. Awesome job, as always. That's a happy man. Yeah, wipe the beard out. Didn't even get that messy.
Good.
It's a good sandwich for the beard.
Holy fuck, is that good?
That's a good brisket. I don't know why, but like all of the really good briskets Sam's made, I guess it's like a group effort, but mostly Sam, is like, hey, I trimmed it up for you yesterday.
I know, it's a team effort. I was giving you a pat. We're good.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought you were giving me sympathy rub.
Nope.
It's way different. But usually the ones that don't have like an amazing smoke ring always taste the best. Yeah, that's a Sammy quote for sure. Don't touch my plate. Were you going for it?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Anything.
Teamwork, making the dream work, friends.
You looking for somebody?
Yeah, I'm looking for someone.
Bubs.
BB Bubs.
I've been with this guy since 3:30 this morning.
That's right. Oh, wait for it. Excuse me, belch of approval for the chefs.
Oh, excuse me.
And thanks, Bran. Can definitely make that one for you and Finn when we come over.
I'm so excited to use a halal brisket.
Okay, I'm gonna get this raid set up. Is it 3 Bs and then 2? Or 2 Bs and then 3? 3 and then 2.
Double.
Triple double. And 1 Z to finish it off. Multi-burpos! Oh man, Lauren. Send help. Okay, we got the raid all lined up. Sammy says BB Bubs has been with Sam since he started the smoker this morning because he does a little paper route in the morning.
So I was with BB Bubs doing his paper route, and then BB Bubs came with me to hung out.
And then he had a nap.
He had a nap. Then he came back in, checked on me before he started stream. Then I just did the normal thing with him at the time, and now it's time to go see him.
Now it's time. Okay, guys. Yeah. Thanks for all the love today.
Thanks for hanging out with me.
So many food truck biddies.
With the original Big Green Egg.
Yeah, BGE, baby. Lots of resubs long term as well. Thank you, Lauren, gifting all the subs to the channel too. appreciate you for that. And all the new follows, welcome in. I hope that you enjoyed your day. Hopefully we inspired you to make something delicious for yourself and also someone else, because sharing is caring, right? So we'll be back tomorrow. Not as much of a marathon stream. Starting at the same time as always, 11 a.m. Pacific. Grilled chimpkin, Alabama white sauce, urban potato packets. We got, what's the veg? Chili garlic broccoli and strawberry shortcake drives. Okay, we're gonna finish. 5 seconds, I'm gonna say bye, guys. So 11 a.m. Pacific, see you then, bye.